Hey, Soul Fam. Happy Thursday. I hope you all are having a wonderful day. It's raining here. It's so beautiful. I love it. Getting some beautiful rain. It's very refreshing. It's cooled it down too. I love that. So, there was somebody in your life that was very deceitful, somebody that lied to you, withheld the truth. They tried to manipulate, they tried to control you. Um, this person wants to pop up still. When you're going through this breakthrough, new timeline, new beginning, and you got the lusty, dusty, crusty manipulator, manipulators with their demonic attempts, to never keep you in this never-ending story, on this hamster wheel, this cycle. I just had an experience today where, just like there's a lot of these jumper demons that get into people to, come and attack you. There's also, I went to the dentist today and I had some, I was under the nitrous oxide, but because I had some, a couple things done. So, yeah, I was praying. I'm like, give me a sign. I was nervous, obviously. And the dental assistant did something. She went, it's hallelujah. And hallelujah is something my mom does. My mom's an angel. When she just does that. My mom is such a beautiful person. My mom's like such an angel. And she always does that. So it was like a little sign that, you're protected, you're okay, we're here with you. So that could be for you. I want you to also know that just as much as these lusty, crusty demons want to come through, to the unhealed, you're also being protected all the time, And that I asked for a sign, and that was like, I laughed. I was like, oh my gosh, thank you, God, for that. And so I wanted to share that with you because, yeah, you got this person that's been canceled out of your life that bullied you to the point of maybe depression. They wanted to disturb your peace and harmony. You're always going to have those people that want to manipulate and control you. They don't want to see you fulfill this prophecy that you're here to fulfill. They don't want you to be happy. They know you're special. Yeah, you got the devils in your hood still, of course. You just keep praying this down. They don't have authority. You've been given authority. You outrank these demons because of the blood of Jesus, of Yeshua. They have no power over you. And maybe some of you are dealing with that in your own family or relationships, even your children, or even in the workplace. There's always going to be that, okay? And it's like new levels, new devils. It's like what is it, a moth to the flame kind of thing. It's your light that's always going to be irritating those demons, but there's always good as well. And I don't want you to get too down on humanity here, because there's also good. And keep in that high vibe, and make sure you pray for that too, because literally is right there. Yeah, because yeah, the Lord is your refuge, and just put your trust in God. Psalm 91:2 states this: I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my God in whom I trust. Psalm 46:1 says, God is our refuge and strength and ever-present help in trouble. You just prayer away, basically. Okay, so you're like this magnetic, irresistible, beautiful light, just attracting all this crazy energy. But that's just, it's par for the course. It really is. Yeah. So they want to control your light. They want to. They want to. There's no getting around it. They always want to do that, but you just remain strong and know that Ephesians 6:11 states, "Put on the full armor of God so that you can take your stand against the devil's schemes." And that is your protection always. And they can't control that, but they want to. Yeah. So, and it could goes deep that somebody's, still watching and it trying to attack you, and but that's not happening. Oh, well, Lusty, Dusty, and Crusties. Yeah. You're staying away from this. Maybe you're finishing, you've had people come back into your life also to test you, and you've passed that test. You're here to fulfill a prophecy here. These people they don't want to take accountability for what they're doing or what they've done. There's somebody that was very controlling, and watching. Okay, they were part of some this was a con artist, this was a schemer, somebody that was involved in a Ponzi scheme that had to do with you. But they thought you were dumb, but you're too smart, and you have the gift of sight. You're gifted. You're close to the Lord, Yeah, you have spiritual insight, and that's a no. You're not negotiating with demons. And they thought they were going to play you, but these players got played. And some of you may have even got restraining orders, or they're being restrained, these immature people. Yeah. It's like these demons know that who you are and who you work for. These mimics, these monsters, and they may be intimidated by you because you're untouchable. Yeah. And you're rising from the ashes, just like you're meant to. Okay. Yeah, they've been trying to cause you unnecessary drama and put you in harm's way. But you're protected, like I keep saying. You dwell in the shelter of the Most High God. And He's protecting you. You may be guided to take care of your vessel and go within and yeah, really I'm hearing replenish, rest. Yeah, you roll with Yeshua here. You have a royal bloodline. Whatever they've been doing has been like smoke and mirrors. Yeah, they've been trying to cloak themselves, but you know what they are. You know what they're about. Yeah, and they want to cause war with you. Yeah, that's not happening. Yeah, you're too smart for this. You're here to fulfill a mission with Source. You are co-creating with the Divine. You're here to anchor the 5D into the 3D with your heart space. And these people are being seen for what they are. You're glowing up. They're disappointed because they can't touch you anymore. You may be receiving some sort of recognition for what you do, and by that I mean you could even be the checkout girl in the checkout line, and you make people's day by who you are. You turn people's frowns upside down and you make them smile, and that's your path, is to be and your needs are getting met. You like what you do, or you could be a healer. You're here to make a difference in the world, and that is being in the public eye. That is touching people's hearts, changing people's views in any way. Just that connection that you share because you're connected with source. And some people are not. They need a little help, and that's what you're here to do, is to help humanity. The more you heal, the more you're able to help people heal. Yeah. You may be doing things on your own without help from anybody, except for the divine here. And these, somebody very cold-blooded. Somebody could be could have been married, or this could have been a relationship that has ended in. I just heard heartbreak. They were very cold, closed off, cut you off, emotionally distant, cold-hearted snake that is still very attracted to you or infatuated with you or watching for some of you. They're in their lower extremities. Somebody's overdoing it and could have put you in a very dangerous situation that... okay. That could have exploded, or... This is somebody that left you for dead. Most High God intervened and saved you, was there for you, protected you, and is helping you clean up in what in your life is no longer serving you. Yeah. This is somebody that is really bothered by, or envious of you, I want to say. They're seeking to undermine your success. And they were doing it by elevating their own standing and manipulating, controlling a situation. They didn't want you to be seen for who you are. So they were trying to manipulate some sort of situation with you. Yeah. But you're here for a greater purpose, and you activate people. You wake them up. I want to say on a cellular level, just by being you. It's like your energy, you activate people. This person could have been involved with a group, a cult, coven, the Masons, whatever, just a backwards, Lusty, Crusty, and Dusty family, friend group, and they came for you. And you were taken out of this situation. And that was the straw that broke the camel's back, because you're here to be some sort of a, like I said, you're here to activate people. You're too important. This person or these group weren't thinking logically here when they did what they did. They tried to sacrifice you, but there's divine intervention. Yeah. Now that you're away, they wanted to retaliate. This is a vengeful, spiteful person that was out to get you. And yeah. And they've done this to others. It's, this is somebody that deceives people. They may have to use substance, or they may have an addiction problem, and they have to use it to function, for some of you. Yeah, somebody could even, have a drinking problem, or whatever. SEX addictions, overspending. Just know you're highly protected. Yeah, you may be receiving signs and synchronicities, and just listen up, because what happened to me today, the signs are always there, and that just really, I'm like, whoa, yeah, pay attention. I'm like, dang. Yeah, you're here to be happy. So, yeah, another insight, if you will, is uh, I've been feeling like moving for a long time, and my mom calls it wanting to jump the fence. Like she had a horse she was telling me about. It always wanted to get sick of being in its pen. It would go jump the fence, and they'd have to go find it back down. In the Amish farm where it grew up, and they'd always have to go get it and bring it back. And but the insight I got was that there's still growing to do, and you're needed where you're at, and it's like you got to be happy where you're at in order to move forward. And that really like hit me. I'm like, yeah, that's true. It's so true. And it's an inward thing, we're all going through that, it's so true. So that was a great reminder to yeah, that changed my perspective on some things too. So maybe that could be something for you guys as well. You're going through this huge growth period in your life, and you just got to change your perspective on on things, and where you're at, and your reality is shaped by how you see things, and you see the world and your environment too, and this, in like a shift in your perspective creates new possibilities. It's so true. Yeah, you just need to reframe the challenges as opportunities, basically, and train your mind. Train your senses to find expansion in every situation. That is such a great reminder, for sure. Yeah, just change your mindset, your habit. Habitual thoughts create your experiences. Align your thinking with your desires. Catch that negative self-talk. And I was getting sucked into it too. I can't tell you, it's like we all go through that. Self-talk, and replace it with empowering, affirmations, beliefs, prayer, and shift your patterns. And that could be a reminder for somebody. And also, what's been coming up lately is cleaning house. I've been going through, helping my parents and myself clean out the house. We had filled up 2 dumpsters so far of my stuff, their stuff, and eliminating things that are clogging you up. And whoever I'm speaking to, you're here to be happy. And maybe it's a mindset that needs to be changed, or an unhealthy belief system, or just wanting to jump the fence, and just making sure you're stable and you're stable, because you're here to get some a huge blessing that is coming to you. You're going to be on top. You're winning victoriously. This is happening for your obedience. Just know that. All right, soul family. Yeah. So you're here to do that. And I have some names for you, soul family. If you're interested, if you're not, you can click off. Here, hold on. So Hawaii could be significant. Oregon, Colorado, California, Arizona, Florida. Yeah. New Mexico and South Dakota. Somebody could live near some woods or a beach. Yeah. You are warriors. All of you. You got this. Just know that you're rolling with Yeshua. End time warrior. Yeah. You've had so much strength through this adversity. You got this, soul family. I want you to know how loved you are. I saw, let's see, before I started this, at 144, so that could be significant to you. Yeah, somebody had an ex-friend that deceived them. Oh, New York, Nevada. Um, the name Beth or Bethany. Somebody could drink twisted tea or Tito's or what is that? Sailor Jerry. Yeah, I've seen things for that. I said Paul. Did I say Paul? Paula? Something about a man that you dated. That needs to go. Or you left this person because they were too controlling. Yeah, you left. It could be a man or a woman. Steve, or Yvette, or Everett, or Rhett, RJ, or JR, or Junior could be significant. Candy, or Kathy. Somebody has horses. Something about your family tree could be significant. Kendra. Yes, I said Arizona. Somebody could be 56 or 65 or 1965. Somebody could be a nurse. Somebody, something to do with the dentist as well. Somebody could go to the dentist. 1999. Yeah, something about a move. You know, could be going through that too. Something to do with somebody's kids. Maverick or Rick or Richard or Ricky. Ricardo. Yeah, there's something about somebody's husband that could be significant. Or wife. Lee, the name Lee or Leanne. Somebody put you through hell. Okay, there's a man. There's a man that put you through hell. Or you are that man that's been through hell. Somebody could be taking Xanax. Something about a vape. There's an evil couple here. And this could be, it doesn't necessarily have to be a man and woman, could be any couple. Somebody's having a health scare. Or somebody's goal is to have you have a health scare. The name Aubrey or Bree or Brianna. Whoever I'm speaking to, you're a divine feminine, divine masculine, divine being. 1984, 1948 could be significant. Or 1948. Okay. Or somebody could be 48. Yeah, sure. Somebody's name could be Moon. Or Luna. Somebody could be 21 or 12, or that could be the day somebody was born. Andrew? Did I say that? I keep wanting to say level-headed. You may be very level-headed. You're making good decisions. Jojo. Did I say Sandra? I keep wanting to say Candace. Or Cal. Yeah, somebody dumped you or you dumped somebody that love bombed you. They weren't nice at all. You've had an extraordinary amount of willpower to get through what you overcame. There is some sort of a mother figure or a sister or friend that could be involved, that you saw through some sort of illusions, or you could be this mother, I don't know. You've seen through some sort of illusions where somebody has crossed your boundaries. They thought you were like helpless, or they wanted to make you codependent, but you knew they wanted, this was like personal, they wanted to see your demise. But balance is being restored, and judgment has been called on whatever this is. Yeah, just the name Ashley or Tiffany. Tiffer? Tit for tat? And just look for the signs and synchronicities that are happening all around you, and just, yeah, they're there. Something about frogs or toads, Sagittarius, Scorpio, could be significant. Oh, yeah. I love you all so very much. Yeah, the name Ashley, or Asher. You're getting closure on something. The name Misty, stormy, rainy. It's raining here. Yeah, something about a mother or a father figure or a baby daddy could be significant to somebody, to this. Yeah, something about karma being had during the Mercury retrograde that just happened. Somebody could have been caught doing something during Mercury retrograde, and they may be doing time. Somebody may be doing time. And there's also something about a mental health. Somebody's not having, they don't have the best mental health right now. The name Trenton, Canada. Just know you're free. Know you're free. I love you all so very much, soul family. And until next time, God bless you.